What's up, fam? Mr. Country CEO back in the house again, man. Look, talking about a September to remember, talking about my second book, some gems from it, nuggets, talking about that work. And so I want to talk today about being willing to do what others won't, being willing to do what others won't as relates to the work. I've discovered, I never forget, shall forget, getting started in the business, there were guys that wouldn't do broke up concrete. They had to steel beds, wouldn't do it. They told them they wouldn't do it, and so they didn't get on those jobs. You know, when I first started, hey, give it to me, put it on there. Shoot, that's what it was. Why I got a steel bed. Did it do wear and tear on my truck? Sure. But I also saw where guys, after their beds got so beat up, they just went and got a new floor put in there. Okay, well, shoot, when it's time, I just put a new floor in the joker. But we need to make money right now. This joke is meant to make money, not to stay looking pretty, right? And so I was willing to do what others want, right? So I witnessed that with broke up concrete, broke up asphalt. You still got guys I know now won't do none of that. And so they limit themselves as it relates to who they can work for and the money that they can make. Now, I'm all for it. I'm not going to let nobody tear my truck up. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying let somebody just beat your truck to death. Because right now, if there is a limit I won't do, I'm not going to haul 200-300-pound concrete. I just don't fool with it. And I got T1 steel floors, right? But it's just too hard on a truck. You know, I've seen them jokers take a tailgate off in dumping, right? So I ain't got time for that. With the plethora of work out here, I can make that decision, right? But I do have one or two old trucks now that are getting older that I would do it with, right? Let me just say that. I ain't gonna do it with newer trucks, but I keep me what you call a trash truck, right? Oh, boy, you're giving them all the game today. I keep what I call a trash truck. CEO, what's a trash truck? A trash truck is what me and my pastor come up with that name. It's an older truck in your fleet that you keep that can do absolutely anything. And it's a paid for truck, right? Well, mine ain't paid for, it'll soon be paid for, but I'm keeping one as a trash truck that can just do anything and everything and make money. So be willing to do what others won't. So that was my greatest example, was the broke up concrete. There are other instances. There are some things some guys just won't do. I knew a guy back in the game didn't want to go in dirt pits. I mean, he didn't want to haul dirt. I mean, craziest thing. Dirt is the foundation of the construction business and dump truck business. You don't haul nothing else, you haul some dirt. He didn't like going in and out of dirt pits. So that limited him. Be willing to do what others won't do. You count up the cost. And my thing is, if you can load it, we'll haul it. If it ain't tearing out my truck, I'll haul it. That's typically my motto, right? Now, there are some times when some things are just not worth it as relates to monetarily. It's not enough money, that kind of stuff. If I'm losing, you know, to do that, then I won't do it because it ain't gonna make no difference. I gave you an example a couple weeks ago about how guy tried to call me out at 11 o'clock and I counted up the cost. By the time the truck would have got to the shop, got to the job, it wasn't gonna be worth it. But there are times, even in instances like that, if it was a new customer and try to get in with them and I knew they had a lot of work, I'd have did that. I'd have took that hit because I know they got a lot of work, right? So you got to counter the cost and you got to be thinking, because sometimes some instances be opportunities to open door to greater things, right? Ooh, don't miss that. All right. So that's all I got for y'all. Be willing to do when it comes to the work what others won't in order to get yourself established. I'm gone.